into the dark side of the year, and this is a time when a lot of people don't know what to do with themselves. They get really bored. But you know what? It can actually be a very nice time of year. You don't have to be bored in the dark. There are things you can do to really enjoy your time. My favorite way to enjoy the dark time of the year, or those dark moments, is to eat snacks. Yes, snacks are the best remedy for just about everything. Any problem you have, maybe you're sad or lonely or bored or all of these things, eating snacks will make you happy again. It is a time-proven method of happiness, and this is my first go-to method of hanging out in the dark, because snacks really are life, ultimately. And hopefully you have a little stash of snacks ready at those times when you really need them, or you have a reliable source of snacks, whatever. Hopefully you can eat the snacks. This is the best go-to method for just about any ailment that afflicts you, like boredom during the dark times. Okay? So snacks are number one, and number two is sleep. Sleep is the second best remedy for all the things I just mentioned. Sad, lonely, bored. Sleep is there for you. You know, if you don't have snacks, sleep. Okay? But you know what? It can be very chilly in the dark time of the year. So sleep can be a little harder if you're really cold. So, in those cases, if you have a lot of friends, you can invite them over, pile them out around you like a big, treasure of friends, and you can snuggle up and get warm together and maybe have a good nap. Now, this does not work with snakes. They can be very charming, but in this case, it's not very good. They don't really contribute to the heat situation. They might be nice in the summertime when you want to cool off, but that's not usually in the dark time so much, So, yeah, leave the snakes out of it. They're probably not going to be very useful or very interested anyway. So, yeah, okay, no snakes, just warm friends. Okay, but what do you do if you and your pile of friends can't still sleep? Maybe you're really excited to have a sleepover with your pile of friends, and nobody's sleeping. It's still dark. What do? Well, one thing you can do is to tell scary stories about all the bad things that really could happen if circumstances were just a little different, and bad things could happen to everybody. Now, don't do this with the little ones or the ones who overindulge in fermented fruit and who can't handle their fermented fruit. Usually it's best not to tell these stories around those folks. It can be a little dangerous, actually. Don't do it. Okay? So, scary stories are a great way. Yeah, so those are my top 3 ones. Those are the best ones. Okay? So, eat snacks. Number 1, always. Good for everything. Unless you're running away, and that's, maybe those times don't eat the snacks right then. But almost always eat the snacks. It's always good. And if that doesn't work, pile around your friends like a big mound of warm, snuggly goodness. Not the snakes, because snakes aren't good in this situation. Maybe save them for summertime. And then, of course, scary stories if you cannot sleep. But don't tell the stories around the little ones or the ones who eat the fermented fruit and cannot handle it. Not just not standing up anymore, but really get a little aggressive if they eat too much fruit. Don't tell it around them. They will be not in a good place. Okay, so now you know what to do during the dark side of the month or year or day or whatever darkness you're experiencing. You have some remedies. You can now go out there and be empowered. Yeah!